Good evening. Hello, it's almost 10 o'clock on October the 12th. Welcome to this weather update. A beautiful day. A summer-like day today. I actually made it over to Fire Island, believe it or not. And actually I had a video from yesterday that is uploading now as well. So, yeah, it's, everywhere, stay, just be patient. The videos will be, I have a video from yesterday at Connectquot, and then I never had a chance to upload it because I was so tired last night. So you can see today we had sunshine. However, did have some clouds popping up over the middle of the island areas. Again, no clouds over New Jersey, or not many of them. We'll move this over to this one. You'll see it even got thicker as the day went on. You can see even some thicker clouds. But I was right here where it was clear, so we didn't really have any of these clouds at all. And you can see New Jersey was also clear all day, I guess. Again, New Jersey, why is New Jersey being clear and we're getting these clouds? I don't know. Convergence, I have no idea. Maybe sea breeze front, I don't know. But whatever the case was, still had plenty of blue sky to look at Fire Island, and look at the pines there, and they'll tell you there was very piney. Pinier than, I expected for sure. I haven't been there in so long. This is looking across the bay, and you can see, looking across the bay, you can see the clouds, mainly inland. So right at the sea. I mean, there were a few clouds when I first got started, and then it was mostly sunny the whole time. So, anyway, you may hear a bunch of fans going because I made the mistake of having the AC off in here. And that was a huge mistake because now it's hot in here. I gotta wait for it to cool off. So, anyway, this is the satellite loop from today as well. So we'll look at this. And you can see those clouds, again, popping up over Long Island. I wonder if there was even a shower. Perhaps. Some of those clouds were pretty billowy, but you'll see in the video what it looks like. The video I have from Fire Island, you're just going to have to be patient. So looking across the country, not a whole lot going on. High wind warning in effect for the Midwest. That's from that storm that's going to be affecting us on the weekend. Other than that, let's take a look at what we got going on outside right now. And we'll take a look at our current conditions first to start. So, 55 degrees. Oh, yeah, right. It's not 55. It's more like 65 in the alley. But 46 at West Hampton. Wow, cooling off in a lot of areas, but not here. Still in the low to mid-60s here in the Central Nassau urbanized hellhole. With no life in it, though. You know? That's a funny thing. It's like Midtown, but if you go to Midtown at night, there's people. Here, it's a ghost town. So it's not like Midtown. You can see down at 51 at Coyle Field already. Yeah. So let's take a look at what the day was like at Islip today. 55, dew point 52. And I believe there wasn't a sea breeze if you were inland. Let's see. Well, it looks like there was a sea breeze. Yeah, there wasn't a sea breeze, and then there was a sea breeze, so that kept temperatures from getting too warm. So only around 70 it looks like for Islip. But if you were inland in New Jersey, we'll pick Coyle Field, I guess. Why not? Wow. Yeah, much warmer there. 75 degrees. Wow. Yeah, it was much, much warmer in New Jersey today. Not a surprise. That's the thing with New Jersey. It gets hot there. So let's look at the highs for the day. And you'll see temperatures upper 60s to low 70s. However, on Long Island. However, if you go look at New Jersey, we had mid-70s there. So, yeah, 73 in Toms River, 75. I mean, yep. Oops, hold on. I got an issue here. Why is it doing this? Hold on a second. I'll deal with that later. I was doing a file transfer because I have to transfer all the video files that I took over. It takes time, so I figured let me get started. Wow. I was doing it, but apparently there were some duplicate file names. You can see mid-70s in Jersey. Let's go to the lows. 43 at West Hampton. So a lot of lows in the upper 40s last night. I had to have the air conditioner on in this place. It was warm. I'm telling you, that alley, it just... So upper 40s, low 50s, mid 50s in the city. That's what it's like. 55 at the city. Let's see what they got down to in New Jersey. Yep, some of those other areas there. Pine Barrens also had some radiational cooling as well. 30s there. So anyway, let's go look at our climate statistics for the day. We'll worry about that in a minute, but I'll figure that out later, Trying to do a million things at once. Trying to just, because I'm tired again. So 71 was the high at Islip. The normal high is supposed to be 66. That's 5 degrees above normal. The low of 49 was normal. And the average of 60 was 3 degrees above normal for the day. Central Park got up to 69. I don't know. Central Park is unusually cool. It gets to the point where I don't know what's going on with them, but it gets to the point where I don't want to use it because I don't think it represents the city. It's in a very heavily wooded area, and I think it artificially is cool because of that. Using LaGuardia, 71 was the high. That's 4 degrees above normal. They were 3 degrees above normal for the day. And Newark got up to 74. That's a whopping 7 degrees above normal for the high and 3 degrees above normal for the day. So let's go to the Hurricane Center because we got a new storm, a new tropical storm here, Tropical Storm Sean. And this is not really going to be much of anything, so I'm not even going to read into it too much here. It's just a maximum sustained wind 40 miles an hour, moving northwest at 12. Like I said, I'm not even going to focus on it at this point. Looking at your weather map, you see there's a little cold front that's coming through. That's going to bring cooler weather for tomorrow. So let's go to the models now and talk about what's going to be happening this weekend, obviously, because we're going to have more rain again. Unfortunately, so here you go. Here is your I see, I'm tired. Your storm in the Midwest here, GFS. See that high ridge there keeps us dry, but Saturday we start getting into the rain. It rains Saturday night, overnight into Sunday, lingers into part of Sunday. And then hopefully by later in Sunday, it starts drying out as that storm pulls away. And then we try to get some drying in, but you can see there's still a little weakness there. And guess what? Another storm forms, and we get perhaps affected by more rain later Tuesday. And then it finally pulls away on Wednesday there. And that could be a deep storm right there. So 2 storms to watch on the GFS, obviously. We can look at all the models here. We can look at the icon as well. Here's your first storm again coming in, and the heavier rain is probably going to occur later Saturday night. It'll probably be the heaviest rain, and then fortunately it gets out of here for Sunday. So that's the good news, all that. But you'll see that weakness that's left behind there, that weakness because it's. If we go look at the jet stream here in a minute, we'll do that when we go back to the GFS. Let's look at the European model, and I'm just going to use the 18Z run of the European. You pretty much have an agreement on the timing of this storm. So the models pretty much agree. The good news is it's not going to ruin the whole weekend. It's just going to ruin Saturday. So that's the good news. It's bad enough, I know, but at least it's not the whole weekend, and it's moving at a decent clip. So let me go back to GFS, actually, and look at the jet stream here and show you why this little weakness. So this is the jet stream here. You can see it right there going into next week. And you can see you get that weakness because look at what happens. You see there's another trough that's digging, and it pulls. It's going to try to pull more moisture northward there, and then we'll have some cooler, drier weather coming in on Wednesday behind that, hopefully. So that's why it's doing that. If we look at the upper air here, you'll see the same thing. So that's why it's not going to necessarily dry out right away. All right, and you'll see there's your storm right there. Digging in, you can see that trough kind of gets stuck there, and there's another trough right there that kind of could form another storm next week. So yeah, we have 2 more freaking rain chances to deal with, unfortunately, in the next 7-day period, which I know is ridiculous. I'm sick of the rain. This whole summer has been rain. I got attacked by mosquitoes at Fire Island because we've had so much damn rain this summer. It's ridiculous. It's been a really sucky summer, and I really hope we have even if it's hot, a normal summer next year, all right? Instead of this rainy crap, right? I'll take the heat over the rain. I really will. I'm sick of it. But anyway, let's go to the HRRR. We'll look at the short-range models next. Obviously dry tomorrow. This is visualizing what's going to be happening for Saturday. And you can see the rain moves in probably in the afternoon, and it's going to be raining all day long. This is as far out as we got on the HRRR. You can see here that rain's going to continue right through Saturday night. So if you have plans Saturday evening, I'm sorry, they're going to be ruined. Pretty much everything for Saturday is going to be ruined. Prepare to stay indoors. NAM, go a little bit on the NAM too as well. And you can see there, the good news is, like I said, it does move on out, and it's gone by Sunday. So that's the good news. We can look at some preliminary rainfall forecasts here, and it doesn't look terrible, ranging from maybe a half an inch to maybe an inch on the NAM. We'll look at the GFS. GFS is a little heavier. It has more of the 1 to 2 inch amounts. And like I said, we'll have more models to look at when we get closer to the storm here. But it's not good, especially as the leaves are starting to change. If we get a lot of rain, it's just going to ruin it and give us not only a sucky summer, but sucky fall foliage as well. So that's what really sucks about the whole thing as well. Let's go to the icon. Icon is drier. You see that? Southern suppression here. And here's the European, by the way, as well. So the European would also give us around an inch. Excuse me. So, let's go to the back to GFS, I guess. We can look at that second system as well. So, we throw the second system in there and just go the full week from today, you'll see that some areas, yeah, we could be looking at close to 2 inches of rain between both those two systems. So, anyway, and the reason why, again, we'll go to that, the humidity here. So this kind of shows you the humidity coming in. You can see that dark green that's going to be over us. That means some steady, heavy rain. You can see could pour overnight into Sunday too. And then we have the drying come in by Sunday. And then going throughout the week, you'll see the second system also could be a soaker as well. A soaker for perhaps Tuesday into maybe part of Wednesday before things dry out. So I know. I'm sick of it, man. And if we get all this rain, it's not going to be good for the fall foliage. I'm sick of all the rain. So anyway, let's all right. Let's go to the HRRR and go over our dew points and wind flow. I'll show you that we will have a cool down tonight, so you can see there's some moisture in the air. But tomorrow, winds will become northerly, northwesterly. That's going to bring in drier air. So if it's feeling a little bit humid today, that's going to be gone by tomorrow. And you can see the north. We stay with the north winds, and then they become northeasterly as we head into Saturday. You have that easterly flow, that raw flow. Even when it's not raining, you'll probably be dealing with annoying drizzle. Temperatures. Here we go with temperatures. So, temperatures tonight, we'll probably see some radiational cooling again, except we're in the hellhole where I live. Most people don't have to put their air conditioners on, except for me, because I live in an urban hellhole. But you'll see here that tomorrow will be much, much cooler. And hopefully I won't need the air conditioner. Highs will only be in the low 60s on Long Island, perhaps struggling to reach 60. But in Jersey, it will be warmer in the mid-60s. And then tomorrow night, it's going to be pretty chilly as we have an increasing clouds, but there'll still be radiational cooling, probably 40s for a lot of people. And then for Saturday, it's just going to be cold, rainy, and raw. Temperatures may not make it out of the 50s. It's going to be miserable. So let me go to the GFS now to take us a little further here. And you see that easterly flow there. In the northeast, they could get pretty breezy, too, with this pretty strong northeasterly flow for Sunday morning. And then northerly winds take over for Sunday and for Monday. And then we have, you can see, that easterly flow redevelops again on Tuesday for the next possible round of rain. And then finally, maybe we're done with it by Wednesday. The damage may be done with the fall colors. I don't know. Temperatures. All right, so again, raw on Saturday. Sunday, we start recovering a little bit. This is indication that we'll see some low to mid-60s. Maybe the sun will try to come back out again. And then here we are on Monday. It's not really going to warm up that much. And then behind that second system, you see, all right, maybe we have some fair weather there. So mid-60s, nothing terribly cold. I don't really want to go too much into the long range in this weather update, but generally speaking, it's not going to really be that warm. We'll have a couple of, I think today is like the last really warm day you're going to have until maybe we see another little bit of warm up maybe. So let's go look at the skies next. Tomorrow should be mostly sunny. Shouldn't really see many clouds at all. I was surprised at the cloud buildup today. I didn't think we were going to have any clouds, which is kind of interesting. You know what? I'm just going to click this because this can tell us something. If maybe I wasn't looking at this. All right, let me look at the soundings here. All right, I see a little bit of moisture over there, but other than that, it should be okay. And then as we go into Saturday, you see those clouds, and they're going to stick around. Probably for Sunday, we might see a little bit of sun in the afternoon. All right, but after that, then we're doom and gloom again Monday, Tuesday, and it might linger into Wednesday too as well. Maybe Thursday we can get out of it. So let's go to the RGM. I mean, I wouldn't say doom and gloom constantly, but, you know. Let's go to the RGM next. All right, so this is the RGM for tomorrow, and you can see, again, there could be some high clouds that stream in toward the afternoon, like 3, 4 o'clock. But other than that, most of the day should be clear. Those high clouds obviously are ahead of the storm, and then Saturday, you can see we're socked in with clouds. And then Sunday, look, it tries to clear it out by the afternoon. So we'll have to see. We may actually get some sunshine Sunday. So Sunday's looking like the better day. So it looks like at least part of the weekend will be okay. And that's and that's good to hear, right? So with that, I'm going to wrap up this weather update. Have a good night, and stay tuned for some pretty beautiful places that I have for you. So you'll definitely want to stay tuned. Take care. Have a good night.